Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I've decided to go live today because I haven't done a live for a very, very long time. I decided to bring on today a baby that you probably haven't seen for many years, actually. This is my miracle, one of my miracles. I have two miracles. I had three, but I did decide to sell one. So she had an outfit change yesterday. I have put her in this gorgeous pink little me, mint green little me outfit. And I bought this at an op shop and I absolutely love it. And my miracle's been the first baby to wear this gorgeous, gorgeous little outfit. So I decided to put her in it yesterday, and I've just been absolutely loving her in this so much. Welcome everybody to my live. I decided to go live. It's Sunday here in Australia. It's just after 11 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So welcome, welcome. I decided to come live today because there's a few things I wanted to talk about. Firstly, obviously, I wanted to show this miracle that I haven't shown for so many years that a lot of people probably don't even know I have her. Her hair is absolutely beautifully micro rooted. I love her hair so much. It feels so, so realistic. But I just really, really wanted to share her with you today. And hello from Vancouver, Washington. Is Vancouver, Washington, is that the US or Canada? Sorry for me not knowing my I know a little bit about America and Canada, but I sometimes get a bit confused. Oh, the USA. Well, hey, Jennifer. Yeah, I get confused when America and Canada have share names. I find that a little bit confusing. But welcome everybody. So today I obviously, like I said, wanted to show you my miracle, which this is a very sought after kit. And like I said, I had three. I'm down to two now. But I've got one miracle by Gina Tobin. She's got painted hair. And this miracle obviously has the rooted hair. So that's why she's a forever baby. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to see you all live for a change. I just haven't been doing many lives lately, just videos. So I wanted to come and talk to you here about. I don't really like talking about this topic too much because it's a little bit of a Debbie Downer, but there's been such a huge rush of scammers on the Facebook that I've done some videos about it to warn as many people as I can. But because it really is so prolific at the moment, I just wanted to talk just a little bit today about my personal experiences with them. So, what I've been doing, I've been putting on my research cap on, and I have been actually talking. Hi, Anne. Been actually talking to a lot of these scammers because I feel like the best way to research and find out about scammers is to actually talk to them. So I've made it my mission in the last 2 weeks. I've talked to about five different scammers. They probably even could be the same people. But the only thing hey Emma, only thing that I'm thinking that they might not be the same people is because we're sort of having the same conversations over and over and over. So if they were the same person, hey Texas, if they were the same person, surely they wouldn't be wasting all this time. Like, I'm talking about days and days of talking to each scammer, like not just like an hour or 10 minutes. Like I'm talking about days of talking to them, like on and off, not obviously the whole time. But so if they were the same scammer, surely they would know that I'm not going to give them any money. But it's just the same. It's just like the same conversation over and over and over with all these different scammers. That I just wanted to warn you to some of the red flags that I have encountered a few times. So one of the red flags is So, what are the best sellers to go through to get it? Well, obviously, the best sellers to go are the safe sellers, the ones that have been like artists that have been reborning for years, that have lots of testimonials by their artists. So, stick to artist pages, not these fake. Like, if you see just silicone babies for sale, that's a Facebook page. That's don't touch them. They're the red flags. So, as I was talking about before, the red flags for these scammers are if you see reborn babies for sale, like, and that's the Facebook page, don't buy from them. If you see silicone babies for sale, silicone baby dolls, something like that, they're the red flag names of Facebook group pages um that are fake basically, and they have all these pictures that are all sort of posted on the same day, and they're just all cut and copied and pasted from the internet. The other thing that they say, thank you, Anne. I'm the pastel queen of baby clothes. Oh, really? Yes, I think I'm probably up there too with my pastels. Another red flag is they say, how much do you want to pay for this baby? Like, really? They're asking me, the scammers are asking me how much I want to pay for the baby. If you ever hear that, just run. Like, really, every reborn artist has a set price for their baby. If they don't ask us, the buyer, what we want to pay for it, like, come on, red flag, red flag, red flag. The next thing, another red flag is they straight away, they don't want to send you photos. They just basically are after your money. So what they will say is, as soon as they work out this money, I always, when they ask me how much you're willing to pay, I always reply back, how much? So I put the ball back in their court because I know they're not getting a red cent anyway. Thank you, Caroline. It is so pretty. I got that from an op shop here in the Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia. So the next red flag is after you've discussed money is straight away they say, how do you want to pay? They don't want to share photos of the baby, anything like that. A lot of the times they'll say, is this your first doll or reborn or baby, whatever? A lot of them will ask that. And I always, first I've said yes. And then they said, oh, I give you, the English is very broken. It's, I give you big box opening and lots of things. And one person sent me a photo of their bathroom cabinet with a box with some like see-through box with some few little baby like bibs and socks and all that all looked used. That was bizarre picture they sent me. And that was one of my most bizarre one. And the other photo they sent me was, they don't send many photos, but it was such a fake like safety photo where you could clearly see it was photoshopped, and they didn't even put their name on it. They just put, I can't remember the details they put. They didn't put their name, they didn't put the date. They just said, that's right. They said safety picture, and it was all scrawled like obviously fake on Photoshop. Anyways, the other red flags is, soon as you, like I said 3 times, soon as you talk about how much, they then say, how do you want to pay? And most of the time they mention Bitcoin. They say Bitcoin, they say a few other apps. They'll look, and they normally always say PayPal. But then after they say PayPal, they always say, but send for family and friends. Don't pay good. They don't say don't pay goods and services. They just say you must pay family and friends. You must pay family and friends. That's the only way I accept PayPal. And then when you say okay, because you're obviously just trying to, lead them on and that sort of thing, they say, okay, I'll go get you a PayPal address. They can never get back to me straight away. They always, as soon as I say for the PayPal email, they always take hours or a day to get back to me. So they must be making up a fake PayPal like address and something like that, because they never can do it quickly. They always take a long, long, long time. But anyways, they will eventually get back to you with a fake or a scamming PayPal account. And then what they do is they say, please, here's the information. Are you a genuine buyer? Are you ready to pay? And then I always say, yes, I'm ready to pay. But I then say, I would recommend Caroline that you, or Carolyn, sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. I recommend you join local reborn groups on Facebook and you put a wanted ad and you let the artists come to you with their reborns for sale. And then when you found a reborn that you like that's in your price, then research the artist. That's my advice on how to buy reborns in this scamming market at the moment. So join local or in your country Facebook groups. Put a wanted ad out explaining that you wanted to buy a sleeping baby, an open-eyed baby, boy or girl, whatever, or just have it open, and then let the sellers come to you, and then you go through them, and then you message them and research, get safety pictures, get like lots of pictures in different lighting, to research the seller, and then you'll have your reborn bulb. Anyways, another red flag is that I then say to them after they have sent given me their PayPal details after a very long time. I say to them, "Oh, but before I pay you, I just the Reborn Doll Shop, definitely not the Reborn Doll Shop. They are scammers. Scammers. Reborns.com, I think, is the only safe one. Reborns.com is the only safe one. Definitely not Reborn Doll Shop. Their prices is the giveaway. The Reborn Doll Shop, all their babies are around $100. Reborns don't cost $100. Sorry, they're dearer than that. The kits alone cost $100, and then the artist has to paint them and root them and stuff them, and it's just it costs a lot of money to make these, unfortunately. So price is a real giveaway on those websites. $100 for a reborn it's too good to be true. We all wish they were $100, but they're not. So they're like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. That's the prices that proper reborns go for. So yeah, I then say to them, oh, yes, I'm happy to pay, but first I need to see a safety picture, please, before I make payment. Um, just so I know that you have the doll. Every single time I say that, they straight away say, safety pick is no problem, ma'am. They call me ma'am a lot. That's another red flag for scammer. They call you ma'am. So, pretty much 99%. And then they say, I am very honest seller, ma'am. You can trust me, ma'am. You just make payment, ma'am, and then I'll send you safety photo. I say no. In this community, we always send a safety picture before we make payment. Oh, ma'am, my reputation is very important. I'm very trustworthy. You can trust me. Just send even deposit, and then I send safety picture so I know you are a genuine buyer. I'm like, no, you need to send a safety picture before I send you any money. They're like, well, how do I know that you're not going to scam people with the safety picture? I'm like, well, I have lots of reborns that I could use and put a safety picture and I could scam people with if I was that sort of person. I don't need your photo. I could make my own scam safety photo if I chose to. So please let me know that you've got the doll in person, even though I know they don't. I'm just saying this. Please, just to reassure me before I make payment, please send me a safety photo. Oh, ma'am, if you think I'm a scammer, then you can go and buy somewhere else. But I assure you I'm not. So how would you like to make payment, please? Are you a serious buyer? Can you make payment now? This is the sort of conversations I've been having time and time and time again. And so what I basically do then is I say, so you can't provide me a safety photo, so you're obviously a scammer. How can you sleep at night? This is what I say to all of them. I say, how do you sleep at night scamming people out of their hard-earned money? I said, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You are a disgusting scammer, and you should stop doing this to innocent people. And then I always block them before they can reply. The one thing that I'm very interested to learn was that they've never abused me. And five times I've talked to them and I've said that you're a scammer. The times that I haven't blocked them straight away, they have never once abused me. Never once. They've been so polite. They've been, "Oh no, ma'am, I am not a scammer. You're the one that's not a serious buyer." Very interesting. It is terrible, Carolyn. It's just disgusting what they're doing. And that's why the only reason I've been talking to them is I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn all of what their language is, how they're trying to get people. I'm just trying to see what emails their PayPal they're using, what's their names that they're using. I'm trying to get as much information. And I did some really good research on one particular scammer. That was the one that was impersonating Joanna Kazmiraschak, or however you say her last name. Um, oh, geez, definitely don't go meet at an adult store. I spoke to Joanna this week and I messaged her and I said, "Hey, I've been having conversations with that scammer that is impersonating you, and I've got all these names and addresses. They sent me names and addresses of places so I could get the baby. I don't know if they are genuine or not, but they are real places. I've looked them up on Google Maps. I got some good names, and they sort of stacked up. So I sent all of the details to Joanna, who is living in Poland, she told me. And I gave her all the information. I said, "Look, I don't know if you can do anything with this information, but even if down the track the police ever investigate this, or the fraud squad, here's some names and information that maybe you could use to prosecute them." So I'm sorry, Caroline, I can't put good sellers up there. It's not, that's just not the way it works. You can't, I mean, I can give you some artist names, but it depends what country you're in, like in Australia, I can just reel off some artists that are safe to use straight away, but I don't even know what country you're in. And if you're not in Australia, I don't know. I can't. I can only say like a couple in America that I know offhand that are 100% safe. It really is about doing research yourself, and like I say, joining lots of Facebook reborn groups. That's where our strength is, in our numbers and our like-minded people, where we can all join and we can all talk about it and discuss, who are the safe sellers and who are not. That's what I keep saying. Um, yeah, so Anne said, definitely don't meet up with anyone there. What about Brisbane? Oh, Brisbane, I could definitely help you out. Tiffany Acosta from Coco's Nursery. Danielle from Babes in Arms Nursery. They're all two local people that I totally have bought lots of babies from. So they're totally 100% trustworthy. Babes in Arms Nursery, just find them on Facebook. Coco's Nursery, find her on Facebook. You see all of their work on there. I've bought from them. I know them. They're my friends, so I definitely vouch for them. So check them out. So the Facebook groups for those Australian Facebook groups for Reborns is the Reborn Dolls and Silicones Reborn Australia residents only. That's one I admin on. But you have to live in Australia to join that one. Sorry, but you do, so that's fine. Yeah, that, like Tiffany from Coco's Nursery, is amazing. These artists, aren't churning them out. They don't have heaps and heaps of babies for sale. They're not like a factory. It's very hard to buy through them. Through any artist is actually quite hard to buy, because they only make one every few months, and a lot of the times it's already a custom for somebody, but you can go on a waiting list. These things can take time. Unless you're buying secondhand, if you want to buy new from an artist, you have to wait, unfortunately. But there's lots of secondhand babies up for sale that you can, and in a week or two, you can have that baby. But just research the seller and make sure they're reputable in the community. That's my advice. But anyways, I have been talking for too long. I'm not used to talking for this long. But that's what I wanted to. Um, yeah, Tiffany's Reborn Nursery. It's not called Tiffany's Reborn Nursery. It's definitely called Coco's Reborn Nursery. Her name is Tiffany Acosta, and it's definitely Coco's Reborn Nursery. So look her up on Facebook, message her, tell her I sent you. She sold so many babies through me. It's ridiculous because showed so many of her reborns, and everyone's loved them so much. And she's made sales all over the world from seeing my reborns. So yeah, let her know that I sent you, Christina, from Christina's Reborns. She knows me personally, and she will let you know what babies she can do for you and when. Same with Danny, she accepts customs. But like I said, it just takes time. So yeah, it's my pleasure to help you out. I hopefully you enjoyed today's video, live because it's going to be a video soon once the live ends. So yeah, I wanted to wish you all a awesome weekend. Lots of dolly hugs. I'm glad to show this miracle off. I haven't shown her for so long that it's such a pleasure to share her with you all. So anyways, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up when this turns into a video shortly, and don't forget to subscribe to see more of my collection. I have lots more babies I'd love to share with you. So thanks for watching. Have an awesome weekend. Until next time, see you later. Bye. Bye from me, a miracle. See you later.